Hey there, I'm a Soul Peeps, Angel of the Dawn, back with another Divine Masculine Collective message. If you hear music in the background, they're watching TV in the other room, so. Anyways, let's see what we've got to say today. That's way too many. That was fun. 3 of Cups. Ten of Discs. Nine of Wands. Recovery. Oh, and the 10 of Discs said tradition. The Underworld. Yeah, this looks a whole lot like Dark Night of the Soul. Going to the Underworld. And in this sense, I feel like tradition, is the way you were brought up, or even childhood, traumas, or I can't think of the other word I'm trying to say. But anyways, go into the Underworld and coming to a resolution about tradition, how things have always been done. Does that work out for you? Yeah, I feel like the Divine Masculines are maybe even in the recovery period after the Dark Night of the Soul. 2 more cards for the universe. Cards are being awfully quiet now. Of course, Dark Night of the Soul is the Dark Night of the Soul. Well, that one almost came out. Oh, there's one on the floor. Oh, Discord. 3 of Swords. So I feel like there has, been some kind of realization about maybe how you Divine Masculines are repeating cycles. The way things have always been done, I feel like maybe like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results type thing. And I feel like this is something that is really coming up for you right now. It's bringing a lot of disharmony to your life, a lot of mental anguish and aggravation. This could have something to do with a third party, but I feel like even more so than another person, I feel like it's more of a cycle. I feel like you've went into some deep contemplation, or, like I said, the Dark Night of the Soul, to realize probably some very toxic patterns that are creating all this disharmony, this discord, this drama. Maybe, realize that maybe you're creating the drama, or why the drama keeps getting created or something. Just keep hearing drama. And then we've got the Six of Discs, Six of Pentacles, Bounty. And the overall is the World Tree. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that this dark night of the soul has taken you deep within yourself to realize what is your foundation, what is your roots, and that's probably more so. I mean, this could be inner and outer. I love to see the reflection of the inner and the outer, but I feel like this is coming home to your spiritual self here, divine masculines, after going into the underworld, into the dark night of the soul, basically, a death and a rebirth, in my opinion, because you can't go into the underworld, the land of the dead, alive, I guess, so to speak. Anyways, and I feel like you've come to some conclusions, resolutions. I feel like this is some getting in touch with your emotions. And maybe breaking traditions of how emotions are shown. Yeah, you're recovering maybe from, okay. The underworld has revealed that divine masculines, some trauma from most likely your childhood, but it could be a trauma in any time in your life that caused you emotional turmoil, or that first time emotional like trauma, and the way that was dealt with. And it might not have been done directly to you. It could have just been done in front of you to someone you love. And it could have been done to you, but something that, and it was kind of tradition that things were handled that way, I feel, with this tradition card. And this is a toxic cycle that has repeated throughout your life and created a lot of mental disharmony, and actually prevented like your blessings, your abundance, and you going through the underworld, you're starting to recover from these realizations, which is bringing you to your roots. I mean, that's what started it, and kind of full circle here, where you're at, now you can grow even further in the spirituality. It led you to this discovery, and now you're, next step, I think. So let's see what these cards have to say, because that's really very spiritually beautiful. And I mean, it can also mean coming home to roots of a relationship. Like if this is a past relationship, like I said, the inner and the outer. The other scenario was all inner work, but that can definitely be twofold and reflect itself in the outer, and be realizations of how you have handled relationships in your life, and why you keep doing these toxic cycles, and brings you back to back to your roots and back to your heart center. Which, you know, could be a person. I mean, definitely it has to be yourself first, but then it could also be an outside person. Okay, universe. Tell us some more about this story of these divine masculines. Oh, that's quite a bunch. Now 4. Wheel of Fortune. How long is this? Okay. The Hierophant. The 8 of Swords. The 7 of Wands. The 2 of Swords. Oh. Page of Wands. And overall, the 8 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this Dark Night of the Soul situation has caused you to realize that you have to walk away from something. And I feel like because of the Wheel of Fortune being the first card up in the row, I feel like it could be walking away from something to walk towards something. And again, that can be twofold. That can be moving away from toxic thinking, toxic beliefs, and toxic actions, and walking towards healthier ones. That could be walking away from toxic relationships and walking on to healthier ones. And then we do have the Hierophant, and I feel like that is saying that, again, this is a spiritual thing. This is something due to a spiritual awakening or leveling up or energy shift, whatever you want to call it. And then we have the 8 of Swords, and I feel like that's this mental prison. Like this is what's ending here is you are getting out of, or you're making a decision. You're getting out of this mental prison, this mental bondage, but you're really having to stand your ground. And I feel like this is actually like a reverse. I don't throw them down reversed, but if I feel like they need to be reversed, that's what I say. So anyways, I feel like this is getting out of the mental bondage, standing your ground, actually making a decision. And then my pages, I love my pages because when I see these, generally, unless it's in a different way, I see these as a leap of faith and like a new start in whatever suit. So the suit being Wands, so the Ace of Wands. I feel like this is a new a leap of faith on yourself. This could be a leap of faith in creating something new. Well, it is creating something new, whether that be a relationship, a project, excuse me, applying for a job or something like that. Something you're passionate about. I had to get a drink. Something you're passionate about. And you're taking a leap of faith about it. And that's this new beginning here. When you walk away, you walk away from something that has to end. And you walk towards this new beginning. And, you're having to stand your ground. You're having to realize that you have control over the situation. by making clear and concise decisions, and you're taking a leap of faith and moving forward in a different direction. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be to something, which I feel like it is in some way, like I said, whether it be a business, a project, a relationship. I feel like you're moving forward towards something, but you're definitely moving forward out of this type of mental prison. And you're standing firm, whether that's to yourself or to others. You're standing your ground. You're like, no, this is how it's going to be. And you've really made up your mind that that's that. So whatever it is you're moving towards, you're getting out of some toxic energies and you're moving towards positive energies. So it looks like you've been through some shit, some major shit, but it's bringing you out the other side in a really good light. So Divine Masculines, that's some really positive, awesome energy. I love it. If you like my videos, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps my channel and helps it get circulated to those that need to see it. And if you are interested in soul coaching, private readings, or donating to my channel, the information is all in the description box below. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.